Shi Heng Yi says, "When your inside is silent, your presence speaks louder than your words." Most people believe charisma is about a loud voice, a confident smile, or clever words. But Shaolin wisdom says otherwise. Charisma is not built outside, it is uncovered inside. Think for a moment. You've probably met people who speak endlessly, trying to impress, but their presence feels hollow. And then someone else enters the room, quiet, calm, and yet everyone notices. That's not performance. That's presence. A young disciple once arrived at the Shaolin temple, desperate to be admired. He copied the older students, raised his voice, tried to look important. But no matter what he did, nobody respected him. One day, his master ordered him to sit in silence at the edge of the training ground. The boy sat restlessly, angry at being invisible. But after a while, something strange happened. His breathing slowed, his eyes softened, his body relaxed. Without meaning to, he began radiating calm. Other students noticed and glanced at him, not because he shouted, but because his stillness spoke. When training ended, the master told him, "When you stop chasing the spotlight, you become the light." And if you enjoy journeys like this, where Shaolin wisdom meets modern psychology, make sure to subscribe to Mind Spark Show so you won't miss the next lesson. So what really makes someone charismatic? It isn't tricks, and it isn't pretending. It's alignment. When body, breath, and mind move together, others feel it. Psychology explains this with mirror neurons. We sense the emotional state of the people around us. If someone is tense, we tighten. If someone is calm, we relax. This is why charisma begins not with what you do to others, but with what you cultivate in yourself. Think of a workplace meeting. One person dominates the conversation, rushing through arguments, interrupting, pushing their opinion. Another sits quietly, listening fully, and when they finally speak, everyone turns to hear. Who feels more charismatic? Not the loud one, but the one who radiates calm authority. This is Shaolin charisma, power without force. Shaolin training focuses on silence and presence because charisma is about resonance, not noise. A monk can enter a crowded hall without saying a word, and people sense him. His presence is steady because his inner world is steady. You can't fake that. Masks eventually slip. But inner harmony cannot be hidden. It always leaks into the room. There is a saying in Shaolin, "When the water is clear, the moon reflects." When your mind is still, people naturally reflect your calm. But let's be practical. How does this work in everyday life? Imagine you're at a party. Most people are scanning the room, worrying about what to say, trying to be liked. Their energy scatters. Then there's someone who isn't trying, who just stands, grounded, breathing slowly, smiling gently. People are drawn to them, not because of effort, but because of presence. The same in relationships. You can impress with words for a moment, but it's the quality of your presence that makes people trust you, feel safe with you, remember you. Shaolin philosophy says, charisma is not in the tongue, it is in the heart. And here is the deeper truth. You don't need to become charismatic. You already are. Every human being carries the seed of presence. The problem is not absence, it's distraction, fear, insecurity, comparison. These cover your natural light. When you let them go, charisma is revealed. Think about children. A young child doesn't try to be charismatic, yet their pure presence draws attention. Why? Because they are fully there, without masks. You once had that presence too. It never left. It only got buried. Shaolin wisdom reminds us, charisma is not learned, it is remembered. So how do you remember it? Start with breath. Before entering a room, take 10 slow breaths. Let your shoulders drop, let your eyes soften. Then walk in. Don't force attention. Carry calm. People will feel it. Next, listen more than you speak. In Shaolin practice, silence is not emptiness. It is power. When you give someone full attention, they feel seen. And to feel seen is magnetic. Finally, align words with actions. Nothing destroys charisma faster than inauthenticity. If you say one thing and live another, people sense the gap. But when words and actions come from the same root, your presence carries weight, even in silence. Remember this, charisma is not about applause, it is about resonance. It is the vibration people feel when you are fully yourself. A candle does not try to shine, it simply burns and the whole room feels it. So I leave you with a question. When you enter a room, what do you carry? Noise or stillness? A mask or your true presence? Share your answer in the comments. I'll pin the most powerful reflection so we can all learn together.